Hey you guys, Brian Paul and Tornado Sebastian Atreyu Paul. Checking in, seeing how everyone's doing. We haven't done this in a while. Life has been crazy. The last week has been insane. But everything over here is going really, really well. Figured it was time, maybe some playtime, and could multitask and make a little video and check in with you guys. Look at her. Whoa! She's definitely quite the jumper. Let's see if we can, there we go, focus in here. It's a little dark. We were having a kind of a lazy day. I slept in, and so the blinds are still shut. Tornado slept in with me. Usually she jumps up over onto the kitty condo. But she went and grabbed a pillow right next to my head and was like, well, if Brian's gonna sleep, I'm gonna sleep too. And I'll tell you, she's quite the little jumper. Let's see if we can get her to come down and chase this thing. Up on the bed. There we go. Yeah, she's been crazy, man. The life has been really good. She's certainly becoming, oh man, this is a new development. Usually we just play on the floor, but now she's taking the high ground. It's gonna require a little bit more effort on my part. Also, she chases this thing relentlessly, so the last thing I want to do is have her jump off the bed and land in a weird way. She's missed quite a few jumps over the last, has it been 2 weeks now since she's been here? She's missed quite a few jumps. And it's adorable, right? But I'm always concerned about her. And the last thing I want her to do is break a leg or something. Geez, that would be awful. She's jumped up on my computer desk before and missed. So it's like, she's basically just hanging there with her two front paws trying to stay up. And she'll grab onto anything and everything that's nearby. Mouse pad, keyboard. I set up a little place for her to hang out with me. And so there's like a little blanket there. And then she grabbed all of that stuff on her way down and pulled it all down with her. In this frantic, I felt like I watched it in slow motion. Like this 2 second this 2 second epic fail where like she just destroyed my desk after missing a jump. Whoa. Here, this is one of her new toys right here. Here, let's see if she goes for this. I think we might be jumping from toy to toy here. She loves trying to get this ball out of the track. She pounces onto it and then tries to pull it out of the track, and then she can't. And it just gets away from her and slides around the track. Oh, oh, here she goes. Oh, and we're back to this. Okay, here we are. Basically anything that I thought she might be like over the first week or so, she has turned out to be way different. She's crazy playful. She's very, very active. She loves doing anything with me, which is very reassuring. It's very nice. if I'm at my computer desk, she is there somewhere, either sitting by my feet, sitting by my hand, sitting on my hand, sitting on the keyboard. Anything that I'm doing, anything I'm using. This is not news for cat owners, but for me, it's all new. It's all new. I pull back a little bit. She definitely has these crazy jumps. She makes crazy jumps. She jumps like 2 feet in the air. It's crazy. Maybe we can get an active game going now that she's not on the bed anymore. Of course, now she doesn't want to play the second the camera's going, right? That's how it goes. She wants to do anything she wants to do until I also want to do it. Again, very good at being a cat. I don't know, is she hunting? That's what she's doing. She's playing coy, man. She's playing coy. She's like pretending that she doesn't care, but she does care. She really does. She's like, I'm gonna go over here and pretend like this doesn't even interest me, and I'm gonna attack from the shadows. Once she wiggles her little butt, that's why I know she's about to jump. Whoop. Oh, we had a flip there. Man, it's tough to be a cameraman and a participant in the game at the same time. Oh, and she's got it. She's got a good grip on it. Oh, another good flip. So the litter box. This is my new litter box. It's huge. It's deep. You know, it's obviously covered. It's got a flap on it though, and she refuses to go in it if the flap is closed. I've shown her how to open the door, and she has gone. I basically left the flap closed all day. I've had it for a while now. I think I got this litter box maybe 5 days after picking up Tornado. And so she's had a lot of time to get used to it. And so I left the door open for the first few days, maybe even like the first 5 days that I had it. I'm just thinking, okay, we got to make sure she gets used to it. It's her new litter box. She's got to get used to that. And then, what are you doing over there, huh? Okay, let's see if we can. Get some better close-ups here now that we're not playing as much. So yeah, and then, so after about, I don't know, days and days and days of leaving the flap open, I finally closed the flap on the litter box and was like, oh, she's got it by now. She's totally got it. She didn't get it. I think she went a whole day without going to the bathroom. I was getting nervous. I kept looking into it, seeing if she had used it. She hadn't. You keep walking around in circles. And when I finally opened the flap, she came right by and went to the bathroom for a very, very long time, as if she was holding it, which obviously we don't want. And finally decided to use it the second the door was open. And so it's like, well, I guess for now we gotta leave the door open. I've done everything I can think of. I've held it open and let her jump into it, and then I've closed it while she was inside of it, and then she found her own way out. So, I don't know, maybe she's gonna take some more time, you know. Eventually, I can't imagine she's just gonna not use it. So we'll give that a shot in another week or two. Closing the flap. But she's always very interested in what I'm doing, unless it's filming her, obviously. One of the Kitten Academy members mentioned how she looks more and more like Gabby, her mom, every day. And I totally agree. Having just known Gabby from watching Kitten Academy videos. Here you are. She is obviously the one of the litter that looks most like her mother, and which means she's a very, very pretty cat. I love it. I love watching her trying to get the ball out of the track. There's some work being done out in my hallway. There's not construction so much. I think the apartment across the hall is being renovated before the new tenants move in. And so she hears noises and then runs over to the door. Well, as expected, she's pretty chill right now. She's pretty chill. But she wasn't chill right before I started filming. I'm gonna try one more time. She was super into playing. Again, before we start. Oh, here we go. I think we found the right toy. Here we go. She's a good little jumper. She's a good little jumper. Waiting for the butt wiggle. Waiting for the butt wiggle. She's about to pounce. Confused. But yeah, it's been really nice, you know, because she's definitely been a handful. She's certainly been a handful. She like walks across keyboards during live streams, and she's interfered with so many videos. She has no idea the disturbance she's causing, but she's also totally adorable, and it's hard to be mad at her. We're trying to figure everything out, get our routine down. She's adapted to my routine surprisingly well. My routine is all over the place. I don't have a good sleep schedule. Because of what I do on my YouTube channel, I'm constantly, sometimes I'll be up all night and I'll sleep all day, and then, you know, I'll just have like these long stretches of time where I have to work. And so sometimes she'll like hang out next to me while I'm working, and then sometimes she'll just go off and sleep or do her own thing. You know, I'll try to set up toys and stuff. There's this one right here that's covered by a few things right now. That's it's a battery operated one where I can keep her busy for a little while without me. And so I like having that going sometimes. It's just kind of like sort of like chasing a mouse. So, but when it's time to go to sleep, man, when I'm like, okay, I am beat and I'm laying down and I'm going to bed, she's like, all right, let's go to bed. You know, like I said, sometimes she'll just jump onto the kitty condo, stare out at the city from the top platform, and she'll fall asleep there with her tail hanging down. So when I wake up, the first thing I always say is, where's Tornado? Where is she? And Yeah, it always makes me nervous when I don't know where she is. Ooh. Oh, that was a good one. Come on, come on, come on, go get it, go get it, go get it. Sometimes we get into a really good rhythm with this, where she, like, every single time, she's like, just jumping for every single one. And then sometimes, not as much. There we go. She got it. And if there's ever a mouse here, the mouse doesn't stand a chance. She's quite the little hunter. But yeah, so when I woke up today and she was literally like sleeping right next to me, yeah, right next to my head. I was like, where is she? Like, she was like one pillow above me. Like, I looked around the room, didn't even see her at first, and then realized she was right there in bed next to me. It's pretty awesome. Which I think means she's getting more comfortable. Sorry, sirens on my end. I think she's getting more comfortable because, you know, she didn't want to sleep in my bed for a long time. And I don't tell her what to do, man. She wants to sleep there, she can sleep there. If she doesn't, you know, she can sleep wherever she wants. But she's stopped sleeping in the bed that came with her, or that came home with her from the Kitten Academy. That's the one place I don't really see her sleeping anymore. So I don't know if she's just like found, you know, more cozier spots. You know, I guess she's getting used to. Every time I think she's done, she's not done playing yet. We could do this for hours. I think we have done this for hours. Aw, who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Yeah, Tornado's a good girl. Ah. Anyway, you guys, let's see if I can get a good close-up here. She's gonna attack this thing, obviously. A lot of this has been sort of far away. Let's see if we can get a good close-up here. Just to end the stream on a good note. But if anyone's curious, everything is going really, really well. We are getting along so, so well. Even when she's a pain in the butt, she's my little pain in the butt, and I love her so much. And that feather is not gonna survive because I have found other feathers around the apartment. She has just destroyed the things to get to the feather. But it's okay, isn't it? Hey, say hi to all your friends. Say hi to all your friends. And just from a personal standpoint, I just wanted to give a shout out to the people who adopted her sisters. Obviously, Scuttlebutt and Banter both found good homes. And I just want to let everybody know that Blarney / Tornado also found a good home. I think she's pretty happy. I hope she's happy. I'm happy. You happy? Oh. All right, you guys, I think that's gonna do it. Thanks for hanging out, and thank you again for all the support and all the awesome comments. You know, from all the game cats out there, from all the Kitten Academy viewers. Try to do this on a more regular basis. We'll try, but we value our personal time. Sometimes when I play with her, I don't want to exploit our fun for the sake of a video. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I really wish I got that on video, but then I'm like, it was our time down here. All right, you guys. Thanks again for tuning in. We love you all.